Fort Worth, Texas.
Already have heard about at the moment.
Trying not to scare the deer. Straight at me. Both of them are.
I don't think it's this microphone's working. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm really sick, so my voice probably sounds really gross. So this is just a test.
Repetition of a game. Like so I don't like any type of match game. I love that movie, maybe you wouldn't. But the color palette is green and gray, so the sky's always white in the movie. And
but essentially I painted from or I didn't necessarily paint the whole time, but I was in the art studio from 10:30 to, I'd paint a little bit and then let it dry a little bit, and then while I was doing that I was cutting different shapes that I want to use for the ones and zeros, and then I tested one of those. It's gonna be abstract, but I want to get an underlying composition that's interesting that has nothing to do with the numbers. That'll be on top of it. I primed some canvas paper with pink, and I'm gonna cut it into 4, and I'm gonna experiment with some colors. Yeah. I painted like a blue. What does the audience think? I should probably sit down, but... And I was already thinking like maybe to do like a Y thing, and that whole, the cross, the arms, the Y composition just seemed correct. But then the Y kind of turned into an X, and then there's circles. And just the way it all unfolded, like there's just a huge vagina. Not what happened. Normally the mirror's over there. I thought, I'll give him the fresh face. I really woke up and the world was ending. The world was over. Good morning, Grandpa.
Hi, I'm watering the flower.
I think I'm gonna do a painting today outside. We'll
In the
see.
sun.
It's going off the good thing. Can I take a picture of your?
Slashes. So it's needed. Now, where'd you go? Can I just delete her from the map? That's what it is. Got it. Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Of course, of course. Oh, it looks so good in this direction, but I'm trying to not film in this direction.
these things do exist, but it's in this tiny amount. You got a question here. That's good. Okay. All right. So we have some questions. Work your way to the top because there are so many people. So, and there just aren't a lot of safety or accountability things for these hiring processes for these jobs.
Few weeks ago. That's what I did the next day after I did that one. Here's our most recent. It turned out epic and swell, so I'll show you the canvas. Whoosh. I'm more leaning towards the Knight of Pentacles. Tarot card. It's not supposed to be there. I've got my ink. Ooh. Wait, you know what? Let me actually show off just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Like
the blue with the blue. Ultramarine and burnt umber with our like the layers are super translucent, so it's not quite working the same as like oil paint.